Hello YouTube and welcome to the Contract Story Gem account. Today we're going to be building an E5 hero to satisfy some of our fusion stuff, and also because it's going to be our 6th E5 to get us access to the Grimoire. Now the reason I want to access the Grimoire is because this week in Idle Heroes we have something called the Chant of Destiny, which is going to reward us for using our pages of Destiny and get us access to some nice rewards, which are over here. Now, from this, I think the best thing we can pick up is Divine Power Aurora Gems. Other good choices are going to be a Star Soul Selection chest or an Origin Artifact chest. Now, you could say, MK, what about the Core of Origin Shard? Don't you need these to build another Destiny hero? Yes, but these are significantly easier to pick up than Destiny materials. So we're going to take Destiny at any available opportunity. So that sounds pretty good to me. Now, on top of that, we're also going to get a ton of deluxe gift boxes back for doing this, which feels nice. I need to get ourselves some more pages of Destiny, though. So if we go to the Presses page package, we can actually buy our final 10 pages of Destiny needed to get to 100, which will satisfy the event, which means I don't even have to open up the chests that we get as a reward to get to 100 points. So let's see if we can get lucky here. I think the game modes that are going to be most important for us are going to be Void bosses and also the Void campaign itself. Both of those are the two important areas that are going to get us the most resources. So let's go to the Tome of Destiny. And I don't think we can decide where we go in yet because we've actually not opened that many times here. So let's pop out 10. Let's see what we pull here. We're getting ourselves nothing fancy apart from up here, crit damage reduction for the Void campaign. Okay, that's interesting. Let's draw again then. Let's see what else we can pull from this. Yo, yellow's not good, is it? Although purple's nice. Crit damage reduction again? That's so mid. Ugh. Right, okay, come on. Draw me another 10. There we are. What's this one? Control immunity. Hey, that's not bad, actually. Everything else is relatively unimpressive. And then I will draw another 10 here. And it's just going to do 2. Okay, so that's fine. That's going to now change. And it's going to be allowing us to switch our tomes. So we've got Void Invasion and Void Campaign. They're probably the most important two. Which one do you think we should prioritize first? Our damage against Void Invasion bosses? Or Void Campaign itself? I am tempted to say that Void Invasion at this particular moment on this account is going to be more important, and then we can just focus on bosses and getting good progress against them. So let's select Void Invasion. We've got 68 left to do. Let's see what we get from this. Maybe we'll pull something pretty spicy. And we start off with Holy Damage, nice, and Control Immunity. Both of those are actually going to be pretty nice. I'll take a Holy Damage one, that's really good. And what else have we got? Control Precision. That's okay. Draw the next one. Crit damage reduction. Darn it, man. I really want to get the skill damage one, as that's definitely the strongest. This one here. Control immunity offset. Dodge offset. Okay, okay. Come on. Give us something good. Control immunity offset again. And here we go. Final 10 before we get to the next stage unlocked. That's going to be dodge offset, armor break, and crit damage. You know what? They're okay, but they're not amazing. And that leaves us with a level 2 Void Invasion area. So maybe we can pull something nice. Let's do the last 8 and see what we get. We'll open them as singles. We get a yellow. We get a blue. We're getting a blue again. Come on, give me something nice. Just give us a good purple. Hey, what is this? All damage dealt. Yo, that's not bad. We'll take that. That's pretty solid. And, yep, just blues and yellows to finish us off here, it seems. There we go. Fab! You know what? I'll take that. Getting an all damage dealt on a holy damage one does not feel bad at all. Void Invasion, suitably buffed there, in my opinion. Now, the problem is to equip this, we do need to go into the Primal Grimoire, which we cannot do. So, our next goal is to build an E5 hero. Let's get started. We're going to need to build, I think, we're going to need 9 stars and 10 stars primarily if we're going to build an E5 hero. And I'm looking at Elena, actually. We were working this out. We were charting our way towards Nirvana. And we realized that this whole time, focusing on Wukong to Destiny is probably an unwise decision. Yes, it's going to make him stronger. Yes, in the short term, it will feel pretty nice. However, Elena would actually net us more benefits as a Destiny hero. That doesn't mean Elena is better than Wukong. It just means Elena's Destiny is stronger than Wukong's. Her Destiny tree has lots and lots of nice buffs that will improve backline allies' holy damage, for example, or even all damage dealt, which is nice. On top of that as well, we also gain access to Elena's whole roster of abilities, which can remove control effects, have dodge, which is really useful against void bosses, and we also get the ability to use her core, which can help us in certain void campaign situations. So making her Destiny seems like a wise choice. Following on after that, we're probably going to want to get our hands on just some easy heroes like a Halora, for example, and then Arania and Star Alchemist Holmes Young would tie us up with number 6 and number 7, giving us access to the Attack Steel package, which you've seen us hopefully already use on the Turbo series with Allocator. Having that available to us would give us a really strong supporting core to get the most out of our Vulcan team. Wukong would stay. He would just be a Tree of Origin 5 hero or a Tree of Origin 4 hero because his best abilities are tied up in this skill. You don't need Destiny to make a Wukong work well. So let's hammer on that fact and let's build an Elena. So we need to get ourselves some food to do this. We're going to need to get ourselves some resources, and we're going to need to get ourselves some Elena copies. We're going to start off here with our Elite 5-star, and that's going to be a carry, not an Elena. Well, it was worth a shot. But we do have 6-star Darks already here established. We have 1 Elena copy. That's a D-. I'll probably destroy this, to be fair. We did recently do some Awakens, so we are going to kill these 2. And what I'd like to do is just get a big stack of Elenas. So if we go to the bag, we're sitting on tons and tons of chests that she's in. So if you look at this chest, that's 2 Elena copies right there. And I believe we need to get to 9. So that's 1, 2. If we look for light and dark chests, that's going to be 3 and 4. Very nice. And then we need 5 more. So we've got a Transcendence chest. That one might work well. Yep, perfect. That's got her in. So that's 3 more. And now we just need 2 more, which we can get from imminent chests right here. Fabulous. So, that's our Elenas. Let's go ahead and pull them in. 9 copies. Let's get started with some building. I think we need a 6-star Dark Puppet if we have them, but we've got a 9-star here. That's going to help. Sweet. And we've got 2 6-stars. Maybe I need to build another. I'll also take advantage of this puppet here, and potentially extra dark food if we need it. We've got this Dark Spirit here. That's fine. And now we need to build a 10-star Elena. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for food, don't quite have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, gonna need to get ourselves some more fodder from here. So fortunately, I'm sitting on a big stack of Divine Spirits, and we've also got all these shards, so we can just pull that out. In fact, I think that's just done the trick there. That's great. So if we scroll down, and now we should be able to try again. Perfect. Put in all these. Add in these 2. And then 9-star Puppet with all these fodders. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that is done. 10-star Elena. Delightful. Next up is going to be upgrading her to E5. So we're going to need 9-star heroes and 10-star heroes to do this. We've already got a puppet. That's a good starting point. And we're going to need to make sure we build some 9-stars across the board here. We've got loads of food, so this should not be tricky. We've got ourselves a lot of fields, a lot of beads, a lot of people. So let's just go. 9-star bead time, baby. Let's put in some copies of him. 1, 2, 3. Put in our 6 stars. And let's go with food here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 is going to be disgusting. And that is a 9-star bait. Fab. Let's go here and double check, actually, if every faction is kind of the same here. Yep. Abyss, Fortress, even Forest. Yeah, we've got 6 stars everywhere. Actually, Forest is screaming for some progress. Look at this. Wow, we got a lot of Demon Hunters there. So let's make ourselves a 9-star Demon Hunter. Scrolling down, finding Demon Hunter at the very bottom. I think the first ever Forest hero in the game. Would you believe it? We'll add Melissa, we'll add Gru, and then we'll throw in all our extra food heroes. We've got a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 there. That's perfect. With the other 2 we added at the start. 9-star Demon Hunter. Amazing. And no awaken on the Elena. No, not yet. We can just awaken her later on. I don't need to throw one on her. We're not actually going to be using her as a super strong hero at the moment. I might be able to pick up a decent copy using a stone if we've got a B stone. Or we could even buy one from the auction house. There's not really too much pressure on picking up an Elena yet. Anyway, let's go Fortress now. Got a lot of ODs. Let's build a 9-star OD. That's probably a no-brainer here. Got a lot of heroes, actually. So, yeah. 9-star OD shouldn't be difficult. So we'll put in 1 copy here. 2 extra copies. 2 6 stars. And for food, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Mirage, Mickey, it's all food. And we need 1 more. Let's just throw in a... Unimax, why not? There you go. So, at this point, the only other faction left is Abyss, where, wow, we got a lot of Queens, got a lot of King Bartons, even have the 2 Karim copies needed, so we're going to make sure not to feed the Karims, but we can do a 9-star King Barton on top of this. So, let's scroll down to King Barton, put 1 copy here, 2 more copies there, put in our 2 6-star Gustas, and then we're going to just throw in what fodder heroes we do have, which shouldn't be too tricky. Got a lot of them down here as well. And that's a satisfied. 9-star is done. So, let's go ahead and claim all our food. We're getting lots for our building. And that's freed up a lot of backspace as well. Our Fusion and Awakening quests, we still need to build a 10-star. That's going to be happening. That's fine. We'll build some 6-stars as well. We haven't fused any heroes to 5-star. That will be something which we want to do. So, fusing heroes to 5-star is relatively tricky, but we have lots of 4-star and 3-star shards in the bag, so we should be able to get enough of them. I'm going to summon out probably 100 4-star heroes, and then fuse out the rest as 3-stars. And hopefully, this comes out quite nicely with our bag space situation. And we can build a lot of these. There we go. Okay, we've tidied up a lot here. I wonder if that's enough fusions to satisfy the monthly events. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we've done definitely 55 stars at least here. Brilliant. Let's go claim all these rewards then. And I will delete the mail as well, because that's a lot of mails we've just been sent. Let's carry on building. We might as well. So let's build some 6-stars in every faction. What are we looking for here? 2 in Shadow, 2 in Fortress, 2 in Abyss, and Forest, honestly, probably doesn't even need it, but we might as well chuck at least 1 in there. So let's go to the Creation Circle. Death Swans, build 2 of these. Can we do Christians here? Yep, 2 of them. Let's go to Abyss. Let's go to Lyria. And can we do Norma? Yep. And Forest. Chuck in a Grey-Eyed. There we go. Let's claim all this through here. And that's loads. So here our next step is going to be to build another 9-star hero. Let's go with Field. That probably makes sense. Who haven't we made? We haven't made Lutz, actually, to a 10-star hero. Do I need 1 more copy? Surely I have a Lutz. Oh, yeah. Of course we do. Huge. We've also got all the food from Prophet Orbs as well if we need it, which is nice. So, let's 9-star a Lutzy boy. Let's go to him. throw that down. 2 more copies there. Put into 6 stars and 13. What fodders have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then probably just go with the corpse demons here. Huge. Next up is Fortress. Bleaker, maybe? Haven't made him to 10-star on this account yet. Let's build a 9-star Bleaker then. 3 copies there. Our 2 6 stars. And our 13 fodders. We got 1, 2, 3. And then just dot in the rest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 12, 13. Saving some ODs for our 10-star. Nice. Okay. At this point, Abyss can probably do a similar thing here with Nakia. Build a 9-star Nakia. Probably not as free on food as I'd like to be here with the Abyss faction, but if we summon in some 5 stars, that will definitely make life a lot easier. Thanks to all this food that we've got from doing Prophet Orbs. And let's jump in with these and build ourselves a 9-star Nakia. So our 2 6-stars hop in here. All our fodder guys that we've just pulled out go in there. Lovely stuff. Perfect. And we can even probably look at building another 6-star to help with that as well if we need to. And then Forest, of course. We're probably looking for someone we can easily build here. We've got our 2 Demon Hunter copies spare. Let's look at building another person to 10-star, potentially. Who have we got 5 copies of? No one obvious, so this could just be a 9-star we build here. Which, honestly, a 9-star Zekis seems obvious. If we can get a Vesa, we could even do a 9-star Vesa. That's like, yeah, that's the easiest call, actually. So let's go to here, and let's just 9-star Vesa immediately. We'll put in our 6-star Vesa, our 1 extra copy. We need 2 6-stars, which we have, including this Edgar. And then 9 copies of food. Super easy. And there you go. So, if we sit back, claim everything that we've got here, it's probably time to start looking at what we can throw into this Elena to take her to E5. We know that Vesa is 100% food, so let's put her in. There she is. And we know the same for Nakia, so that's going to be our 2 9-stars. And then we'll be looking at 10 stars. We know we've already got a 10-star dummy, which is going to be E3 for us, which is good. But then we'll have to look at building 2 heroes to 10-star as well. We've got lots of 9 stars, so this is going to be absolutely clean. So, if we look, we've got Shadow. We've probably already built a lot of Bades in our time. I mean, we could even build another 9-star here if we wanted to. I don't think there's any immediate pressure, though. Let's look at the Fortress faction. We could just feed the OD to the Bleaker and the Bade to the Lutz. Let's do that. So, if we go down... Oh, never mind. We've got 2 9-star puppet chests. Yo! Oh, that's just made my life so much better. Heck yeah. Alright, pull them on board then. Let's get our Shadow. And... Mate, we've got so much food here. We've even got a 6-star Abyss guy. Oh, wow. Life is good. So, let's do Karim, using one of those puppets. And let's do Lutz. Fab. Claim all that then. There's our 10 stars done. And that means Elena is now going to be an E5 hero. Theoretically, we could upgrade her Void level. We could get Void Imprint level 4 here. That might be quite nice. She's actually quite a good support hero. Chat, what are you doing with all these wazars? Stop it, you silly boys. You're going to start making the YouTube comment section start putting wazar. If you aren't sure why they're doing this, it's because I said to them, what stuff did we used to say? Because the one guy in chat was getting annoyed at the 6-7 phrase. You're passing the vibe check. Okay, chat. Sure. Alright, once you do that, I'm going to go and make ourselves a Transcendent Elena. So let's go to the Gate of the Void, the Evolution Cube, and I need myself a few more Crystals of Transcendence. That's easily done. I have these Transcending Spheres here, and we have such an overabundance of Stellar Shards. That actually being a Cartman here is probably completely fine. In fact, we could also open cores if we really wanted to. Yeah, we'll go with cores first. We don't need to be more than a Cartman. than we need to be. So let's just open up here. Do we even want ticks? What hero am I after? It's probably Melissa, to be fair. Getting more Melissa copies is always good fun. And we'll throw her in. And let's summon. Let's see what we pull. So 2 Melissas, that's nice. Let's go again. Nothing there. Awesome. In fact, maybe we don't need Melissas. Maybe it's just Williams, to be honest. Because at least he's a hero that we don't mind awakening. So yeah, Williams actually makes sense here. And we're going in guidance to maximize our sphere consistency as opposed to trying to high roll. And woo! Vulcan, Williams, nice. And we get a Williams again. And that'll do us here. And yeah, you can see that got us a ton of crystals. So what I'm going to do now is just open 3 of these to take us to 5 million. Fabulous. And let's also, yeah, you're right. Let's do 3 more just to get a sphere back. So there's Stormhued. There's Immolatus. And the last one here is another Transcending Sphere. Delightful. So, with all that done, we can now enter into the Evo Cube, select our Elena, and we can bring her in. Look at that. Fabulous. So, Phantom to Fire Elena is actually a really good Void 4 hero, to be honest. Given all that food we've just used here, or just acquired, sorry, maybe we do look for an opportunity. Because we're kind of already there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have some fun. We're going to do this the lazy man's way, though. I'm going to get ourselves 6 stars. We're going to get 3 6 stars in every faction. So, that's enough for a 10 star in every faction. Now we just need the rest of the food to building block together. Let's start here looking for a victim. It's probably going to be Aiden. Put in our little puppet dudes and throw the rest of the food in. And our 13th will just be this Walter. And the next one, I mean, we could just do Queen. I have way too many Queens right now. 9-star Queen. Super easy. Throw all that together. And then for the Forest faction, we're not struggling for food here. It looks like a Rosa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we need 2 more. Dragon Slayer, Edgar. Looks good to me. Bade or Aiden? Who haven't we made? I think we've made both of them to 10-star. Okay, that's cool. So we'll just take this Aiden, put in our 2 copies, put in the Bade, and let's awaken this. 10-star Aiden. Nice. Go to the next page, where we've got ourselves a Fortress hero. We can probably just build any odd hero to 9-star here. 13 heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 more. It's going to be Mirages. Yeah. And then we'll feed the Honor Guard to the Bleaker. Like so. And that's going to be another 10-star. Excellent. Now, Abyss. We built that queen for you, Mr. King Barton. Give a king a queen and he becomes a 10-star, guys. Matt. And then we'll do the same with the Rosa. We'll feed it to the Demon Hunter. So these 2 there. Put in a 6-star. Put in a Rosa. Fabulous. So the only hero we're left with now is the OD. In fact, maybe we just leave it. The backspace is so low and clean. I don't want to ruin things. And we've also got our monthly events resetting in less than a day, so that's all fine by me. So what we need to do now is using these 10 stars, put some Void Imprints onto our Elena. So let's level her up here. Upgrade around this tree. And this Elena's going to be defensively built, so we're going to go with things like Control Immunity, and we're going to add Armor, and we're going to add Damage Reduction. They're going to make the most sense here. And yeah, guys, there you go. Just like that, we've now got a Void for Elena, and still plenty of Stellar Shards left over for us to enjoy. Absolutely clean. Did that use all our 10 stars as well? Yeah, it did. Perfect. And we're going to leave the Transcendent Puppet. I will actually need this potentially for some Hollow Campaign stuff. Maybe I even need a second Transcendence Puppet for that reason, but we'll leave that guy there for now. That looks fine to me. That's super clean. The only faction that's really doing my head in now for lack of space efficiency is the life faction, so we'll just build a 6-star in the life faction. Just to tidy stuff up a little bit. And how are we doing for 6 stars? I assume the fusion event's all done. Yeah, fab. So I just need to finish off the fighter competition when Trial of the Champion comes back. Lovely. So, yeah, we are all done. That means we can go into the Grimoire. And now we can take a look at this. Can I level this up? Nope. I need more E5 heroes. But what I can do is start looking at my sigils. So, what are our best sigils we've got here? We've got quite a few. Holy damage seems pretty good. All damage dealt's also nice. And armor break's probably quite good. Yeah, I'm going to go with the holy damage one. Not that it matters, because we can just upgrade all of this stuff by throwing in all these foods. So, let's just level up here. Okay, we've reached the max level on our sigil that we can possibly get. And that's because we're capped based on the power of our Grimoire. But that does mean we can put in our holy damage one here that gives 17% holy damage for Void Invasion bosses and gives us a pretty decent 584,000 fixed attack, which is pretty nice. So let's go try our team here against Void Invasion bosses now. We've got the Elena as well, which can remove some control effects, which is going to help in boss 2 potentially. It's going to be our first time ever fighting the Void Invasion boss 2. So let's challenge this here. Let's use Natalie's core here. We'll put Vulcan at the back, Wukong at the front, and let's see how this goes. Hopefully we beat this first try. Let's find out. So, already feeling like we're going to be extremely strong now that we've got access to things like Destiny. And why don't we upgrade heroes? Because it's very expensive. And seeing as I'm going to need gold and spirit to upgrade our team overall, don't want to start blowing that on X upgrades. We've already got X upgrade 100 on Vulcan though, which is good. So that worked. I just want to adjust one quick thing though. We do need to get some armor for Elena, as she is currently unequipped. And she'll appreciate having resonance armor. Also, she needs a stone, so let's get her something that she can enjoy. Crit HP is not perfect. We probably want a tanky one and a fast one, so let's get ourselves just a few things locked in. I'll even improve our odds by getting multiple backup stones here. And maybe we get attack for a tenant as well. That's kind of ideal. Glad that popped up. So, speed precision, that's good. That's a speed one. And now we just need something that gives really good tankiness. Ooh, speed attack, that's going to be better than speed precision. Simply because it's going to make her a decent tenant. And we now need HP precision. That's actually better than a HP crit. So I'll take that. That's a good set of things. For now, I'm going to go with HP precision. Let's go get her some armor. So let's go to the Grey Dwarf's Blessing. Let's get ourselves a priest suit. Let's resonate this as well. Yep. So plenty of full stick star sets. Delightful. And there we go. It should be a full resonance suit that can be worn here by Elena. Now, when it comes to artifacts, got to make sure we've got all our correct artifacts on board. Going to go with maximizing our energy feed. So let's double check what artifacts we have on the account. If I check the Almost Workshop, we've got 1, 2, 3 Demon Bells and an Elusive Mirror. How am I doing for artifact chests? I have 7 here. I could even build another Demon Bell. Is there any reason not to do that? No, I can't think of a good reason not to just build another Demon Bell right now. Let's get ourselves some Demon Bells on board. 4 of these. So, sticking this in with these copies gets us another Splendid Demon Bell, taking me to 4 Splendid Demon Bells in total, which is nice. We picked up those artifact chests from doing Awakens, and they've certainly paid off. Very cool. So, Betty, just for today, I'm going to put a Demon Bell on you instead of the Dragon Receptor, and that should still work as long as Melissa stays with her Spiritual Mirror. Let's see how this plays out with another fight against the Void Boss. Should be stronger here, should be good. Let's go ahead and challenge another time. See how we do. Hopefully that extra bit of holy damage we gain as well is going to be good. Wukong stun putting in some nice work there, stunning the minions. Betty also going to be able to have continuous crowd control, but also with continuous energy feed as well, which is going to massively help the team. And by the looks of things, we could go with a greedy balance strike build on our Vulcan, because we are very defensive here, thanks to access to divine power and also the shields that we gain from the team. And the fact we now have a full lineup that can push and apply pressure here. Yeah, this is really good. So here comes another active skill from Vulcan. Again, I think he's just doing this with Unbending Will, so we'd probably have this dead already if he had Balance Strike on right now. And there you go. Absolutely delightful. So let's back out of here. Let's go to our heroes. Let's double check if we've got Balance Strike. No, we don't, but we can get it here now. That's cool. And probably ought to be running Control Purify specifically for this boss. I know we've got Elena, who can remove CC effects. I know we've got Natalie, who's going to give us control immunity, and I know we've got our Melissa, who's going to remove CC effects, but hey, we might as well have Control Purify as well to help. Now that we can buy attempts, I actually feel good pushing these in videos. Okay, now we're starting to take damage. Respect. But Vulcan's got decent damage pressure. Still looking good. We've got shields here keeping us alive. And now that we've got the added dodge from Elena, that's going to help. And also we've got the Betty and we've got the Wukong giving us crowd control, which is going to keep us alive. And with all those Demon Bells and all those Elusive Mirrors, Energy Feed is going to be perfect here. Yeah. This feels nice, man. This is good and continuous. Fantastic. Already managing to kill some of the minions. Elena's health quite low. Probably mainly because she's the only one here that isn't Tree of Origin. But her shields are high, which is good. And there goes Vulcan's active. Getting some pressure in. Even some crowd control as well. Now we just got to kill the boss. Let's get it in. Hopefully the energy feed's good here. Stacking nicely. Bang. Beautiful. That's another kill. Okay. Let's buy some more attempts, shall we? Let's go with 5. Let's see how far we get here. Difficulty 4. He's trying, man. He's chipping away. We've got plenty of rounds left, which is good. Even if we have to kill this at round 15, we're doing very, very well. Beautiful chunk out of him now. Just that last little bit of damage we need to do, which we should get in here with actives from the team. Vulcan, send it. Here he comes. Boom. Very nice. So, let's go to the next one. Divine Power's racking up and up and up. But I'm feeling confident. Let's activate Betty's core for the better crowd control. Long load screen. That's a good sign. It means that the fight went on for a little bit. Oh no, we've lost Elena! That's not good. But I think we're still going to be okay here. We just have one less hero to protect us from CC. Melissa's going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting here. Vulcan gets the kill though. Fabulous. So, that's difficulty 5. Let's go on to difficulty 6 now. We're using 17% holy damage, and it gives 500,000 attack as well, which is no slouch. It felt like that was more impactful than what would have been, I think, around 8, 9, or 10% all damage dealt. As long as the survivability holds, I think we're going to be okay here against this fight. Yeah, damage on that guy in slot 1 was really nice there. Just got to get a few more hits, and we're good. Vulcan coming again. Hopefully going to kill that guy in slot 1 now. Yep. Ooh, great damage onto that guy in slot 6 as well. That's good. Uh-oh, we've lost Melissa. Not Melissa, sorry. We've lost Betty and Elena. That's not good. That does give us some window to lose this fight, which is a little worrying. And yeah, we're dead. Ah. That's sad. Well, we tried. We got 2 attempts left. Let's try them. And the lack of PDE's passive 2 shows a lot. Yeah, if she was a Tree of Origin hero, and she had Tree of Origin 4, we'd be doing significantly better here. But unfortunately, I don't have the 10 stars to level her up even if I wanted to. I'm going to have to get some more food on when our monthly reset comes in, so we can do some more fusioning. But I don't want to go too heavy consuming food for that reason. But she's still doing good. Still putting in work. But yeah, we might be capped here. This might be as far as we can get for now. Which is fine. We've still done a tremendous amount of progress. And got a tremendous amount of resources. And let's not forget, we still need to cash in our rewards for the Pages of Destiny event. Pressure here isn't looking as good as it was last time. But we've got good crowd control from Betty and all our heroes are alive, so we'll take that. Yeah, the CC is staying on. That's good. No kills yet, though. But survivability looks good. A little bit of crowd control on Wukong isn't pretty. Good thing we've got Control Purify here. Hopefully we get a big hit. Vulcan. Nice. Very nice. Getting that CC on as well from Vulcan's hit. Very cute. Staying alive. I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think anyone's going to die here. Probably one more big active skill from Vulcan. He's even done a basic here, which is going to charge him up. We lose our Betty, but I don't think that's going to be a problem, because I think Vulcan's active skill is going to hit really hard now. Here we go. Yep. Nice. Double kill there. Fantastic. CC on Mr. Slot 3. And there we go, folks. Got ourselves a lovely, lovely clear. Fantastic. Might as well throw in this last attack to see how we do. I imagine it's going to be an L. But could be a quick clear. Oh, looks like we're going to get quickly cleared. Not liking how low Betty's HP is already. This could be a problem. Uh-oh. The chip damage is there. Just worried if they get a few lucky hits off. Oh my word, look at Elena. The shields and the HP, minuscule. Somehow holding in. She's going to need a heal. I'm not quite sure where she's going to get it. Yeah, she's probably going to die here. Yeah, the healing's non-existent right now. Come on, girl. You can do this. Get your HP back. Come on. I don't know how she's going to heal. We don't really have someone who can heal her up. Oh, boy. We've got shields we can give her. That's going to have to do. Oh, Vulcan with the progressive chip damage. Taking a lot of them to half health now. And Elena's gone. This could be curtains. No one to protect us from crowd control except for Melissa, but I don't think she can do it all on her own. It might be a bit too much heavy lifting. Also, it's one less hero cycling energy feed. We just need to get lucky with crowd control then, if it's going to stick. And there we go, a hit from the boss takes down our front line. We're CC'd at the back with our Vulcan. And no amount of damage is going to win us this one here. Vulcan, you're going to need a miracle, buddy. There's the active. Oh, yeah. We're probably dead. There it is. Guys, we lose that one. But hey, we did pretty solid progress there. Getting to 6 of 10. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good performance from our team. So let's wrap things up now by going to the mysterious chests. Purchasing this here that gives scrolls. Prophet orbs are always nice. And we want to get ourselves the deluxe gift boxes. And this chest here that contains relics. And the epic hero chest will be useful for the future. I have lots of gems, so that's no problem. And the chance of destiny. All our rewards have come in. And we have that deluxe resource selection chest now in our bag for when we need to use it, giving us access to potentially some really nice prizes. Let me know if you did your Pages of Destiny this week, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm thinking our next Destiny hero is going to be Elena. That seems wiser than the Wukong that I've been tunneling in recently. Gonna have to move a few things around to make that possible, but I think that's going to be a stronger move going forwards. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, have an amazing week, and happy idling.